Looking for a ride?
Depends on what kind of ride you're talking about.
They took me in the spooky room and they rubbed blood all over me.
I made a quality arrest yesterday, and I have a feeling it's all starting to come apart.
I'm concerned about you all of a sudden. Maybe I should have put you under protective custody.
Someone had to die before you people would do something about a rapist, huh?
I'm home. It's dinner time, boys.
No, I can't. Oh, have you tried Kimberly? Can you hold on a second? Hi. No, it was nothing. All right, I'll be there, 8 o'clock. Yeah, it's all right, no problem. Bye.
If you scream again, I'm going to gag you. I don't want to do that.
Oh, God. Oh. Please help me. Oh, God. Oh, my feet are killing me. Jeez. Now I know why they charge so much money. They don't give it to their pimps, they give it to their podiatrists.
Don't worry, you will get used to it.
No, I won't. This is simply a one-day loan out. One more bust, and I'm heading back to homicide where a girl can be safe.
Who's back? Look, right over there.
That's 3 times around the block, right? Think he's interested? Yes, he's interested.
Hey, you, brunette.
Bye. Have fun.
Looking for a ride?
Depends on what kind of ride you're talking about.
Come on, get in.
Nice car. Where are we going?
How much?
That depends on what you want.
Got a few friends coming over to my house tonight. Thought you might like to join us.
Party?
4 or 5 of us.
Well,
You don't have to worry, it's nothing kinky. Straight sex. Put your hand in my shirt pocket.
will I find something special? $100?
100 now, 100 when you show up. Bring another girl. 100 more.
$200?
That's right.
No, that's wrong. See, that's called soliciting for purposes of prostitution. Pull over to the curb, you're under arrest.
Now, you listen to me, officer. You are about to make one big mistake, but I'm willing to overlook it.
Overlook this. Pull over to the curb.
Listen, I am Warwick Unger, Judge Warwick Unger of the Superior Court. You're making a bad arrest here, friend. This is pure entrapment.
Take my word for it, Judge. It isn't.
I'll have your butt for this.
Careful, careful. That's what got you in trouble in the first place. Okay, here you go, number 6. Finished arrest report. Tape.
You're a free woman, McCall.
I know. I gotta tell you, though, this last one is a Superior Court judge, and he is not pleased.
Great. That's just what I needed.
Sergeant McCall, Sergeant Hunter.
Hi, what's up?
I'm on my way to 811 South Fremont. We got a DB.
Okay, let me get cleaned up. I'll meet you there.
Get a shot of the living room before it's dusted, would you?
He tied her up with nylons. Looks like he got them from her dresser.
Any sign of forced entry?
None. No evidence of any tampering with any of the locks. Maybe he had a key.
Maybe she let him in.
I'll have the print report and his blood type in a couple of hours.
Reuben, take a look at this. Looks like a size 14.
Is there enough to make a plaster cast?
Let's try a low-angle scale photo shadowing the impression. I think that'll work better than a cast on carpet.
Excuse me.
Right away.
L56 to William 90. Have Brad Navarro meet me on tack 2, please.
Was there any sign of forced entry? Uh-huh. Sounds like Bigfoot, all right, Hunter. But we both know criminals don't change their M.O. Bigfoot never kills his victims.
Well, I think this killing was an accident, Brad. She choked to death on her own vomit.
The murder seems incidental to the rape. Otherwise, the M.O. is identical to the 8 other rapes. The semen on the sheet is type O. The shoe prints are size 14. It all adds up to Bigfoot.
And Ann Mapleton fits the victim profile all the way. White, single, between 28 and 35. They all have good jobs. Professionals mostly. They date, but they're not promiscuous.
Well, the media interest in this Bigfoot thing's gonna go through the roof. We may as well face it. Our serial rapist is now a murderer. I want you four to all work together on this. So make copies of all your reports, get them to Hunter and McCall right away. We're gonna have to do some regrouping around here. Let's go.
Let's get down to the morgue. I want to talk to you about something.
I'd like to see whatever it is you've got in the files.
It's important.
Excuse me.
Commander.
He's been trying to reach you, sir, all afternoon.
Did you tell him I've been at a budget meeting?
Yes, sir. He sounded very upset about something. Said to call him no matter how late you got in.
Thank you. Good night.
Mr. Bendici, Commander Kane is on line 1.
Commander Kane?
Mr. Bendici, what can I do for you?
At noon today, one of your officers, Sergeant Dee Dee McCall, arrested Judge Warwick Unger during a Hollywood vice sweep. My prosecutors were of the opinion that the case against Judge Unger smacks of entrapment.
Well, can't your people simply issue a standard DA reject?
No, they can't. This office could be accused of offering the judge preferential treatment. Now, Unger is a recent appointee of the governor. You understand these political situations, don't you?
Yes, sir, I certainly do.
I'd consider this a great personal favor, Commander Kane, and I'm sure the governor would too. Because I'm not asking you to do anything out of line. You feel the case against Judge Unger has merit? Please proceed with it.
I'll look into it right away.
We need an answer soon, Commander, before the press gets into it.
I understand. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, Mr. Bendici. I'll get right on it.
You got stuck with the paperwork, huh?
Yeah, we flipped and Hunter won.
Carl, don't you know he cheats?
Yeah, I know he cheats, but this time we used my quarter and I flipped, so you figure it out.
Where is he?
He went to go grab a bite with Navarro. If you want to talk to him, he has to come back. He's got to check out these interview transcripts.
Yeah, I can wait. I want you to read all these reports tonight, though. I want to see you all in my office tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock?
If I can do it, you can do it.
Anyway, by the time the ambulance got through traffic into the intersection, Brad. Wake up. Look, it's late. We got a lot of reading to do. Why don't we just go home?
Hey, I don't have to read those reports. I wrote them.
You know, Brad, McCall asked me one time if I thought I'd ever get married. You know what I told her?
Mind your own business.
No. I said if I could ever find a girl like Kathy Navarro, I would.
McCall must have loved that.
Yeah. Well, she agreed with me. About Kathy, that is. See you tomorrow, Brad.
What's this?
It's from the young lady at the bar.
Hey, you still here?
No, it's a bad dream. I'm not really here.
You didn't look very good. You ought to get some sleep.
So should you. But you know, I think you ought to check out the note on your desk first.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Be here at 7 a.m.
Hey, Hunter. Have I got something for you?
You're pretty handsome for a cop.
You think so?
Yeah.
Thank you. And you're awfully young for an 18-year-old.
Hey, that ID's good.
Well, how come it's still wet? So where do you live?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. Let me write that down. Nowhere. Okay. Stacy Tyler. Is that your real name?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Desk sergeant says you want to report a murder.
Yeah. Debbie, we both worked out of the Alvarado Motel.
Oh, working girl, huh?
Yeah. So?
So, what happened?
A couple of months ago, this guy with the pockmarked face came and picked me up at the Alvarado Motel. And we drove to this house in the hills. And
Where was that?
what, the house?
Yeah.
It was near the Hollywood sign.
Whose house was it?
I don't know. He didn't tell me his name. I wasn't going to ask, you know. They took me in the spooky room and they rubbed blood all over me. There must have been about 4 or 5 of them. I remember one of them was a woman, and they didn't really ask me to do anything. This happened for about 2 more nights. Then the man who owned the house told me about this big party that they were going to throw out in the desert. And if I brought a friend, there'd be more money. Debbie had really bad vibes about it, but she needed the cash. There must have been about 50 people out there. They all stood around us. It was horrible. They killed this cat. Then they had sex with us one after the other. They took us back to separate motorhomes and they told us to clean up. They took Debbie, and the man who owned the house was there. He had a knife. I got so scared. I tried to open the door, and the door was locked. So I looked around. I couldn't find another way out, and there was a vent on top of the motorhome, so I crawled out of it. And then I ran back up to the highway, and I hitched back to L.A. They killed Debbie.
You saw them kill Debbie?
No, but they did.
You think they did?
She hasn't called or nothing for 3 days. Please help me.
You know, I'm concerned about you all of a sudden. Maybe I should have put you under protective custody.
No. Please, I'll be okay, really.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Got any money?
No, I don't got any money.
Yeah. 30 bucks.
Thanks. Do you want to come in or something?
No, that's okay. I'll walk you to the door.
No, it's okay. I'll be all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, thanks.
I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I want you to be here, Stacy. Yeah?
Everything that I told you was the truth. I swear it.
Hello, Brad.
You didn't have to wait up.
We have to talk.
Can I wait until tomorrow?
No. Please, sit down.
What is it, Kathy?
I don't know. I've been sitting here all night long trying to figure that out.
Kathy, please, can we discuss this some other time?
What happened to us, Brad?
I told you, honey, it's got nothing to do with you. I love you.
How can you say that and then...
Baby, I can't do what I do all day and then come home and act like I just worked 8 hours in a bank. It's a stinking sewer out there. And by the end of my watch, I am so keyed up, I'm so I just got to unwind.
And you can't unwind with me anymore, is that it?
I don't know. I just don't know.
I don't know either, Brad. Are we gonna make it, baby?
Kathy, you would kill me if anything happened to us. I love you. I love you very much.
I love you too, Brad.
Even though all these women have a lot in common, we still keep coming back to the one thing we're missing. There's a key. We just haven't found it yet.
Well, you're just gonna have to re-interview all the victims then. There must be something you're missing here. Any idea when he'll strike next?
It's hard to say. If he sticks to his schedule, he'll hit in 3 to 7 days.
Now, this Lisa Cartwright, where's her statement? It's not in here.
She's still in the hospital. We haven't been allowed to speak with her yet.
I'm not gonna accept that. You've got to talk to her, and you got to do it quick. Now, come on. Let's get on this thing.
L56, L56 code 1.
This is L56. Go ahead.
L56, William 90, request for call report to Commander Kane's office, code 2.
Great. L56, Roger, dispatch.
What was that all about?
Judge Unger, who else? I knew he'd be a big pain in the...
Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Carl, set up your camera over by the door. Come on, guys, let's go. Let's get these lights unpacked right away.
Looks like you're in for a bumpy road, huh? Good luck.
Commander?
Sit down, Sergeant. You wrote this teletype?
Well, if that's about Bigfoot, yes, sir, I did.
You are not to use slang names about this suspect or any other suspect. Don't you people follow any of the policies of this division? Sergeant, before you decided to link a series of 8 rapes with a homicide case, did you have this reviewed for approval?
I felt it necessary to get that information out as soon as possible, sir.
Did you have this reviewed or not?
No, sir, I did not. I've written dozens of teletypes that have gone out without approval. Every detective has. There wasn't anyone around last night to approve that when I was finished typing it up.
I am not talking about other detectives or other teletypes. I am talking about this piece of inflammatory guesswork that brought that crowd of reporters down on us.
Guesswork?
Do you have any hard evidence that proves the man that you call Bigfoot who committed a series of rapes, committed yesterday's murder.
The MO is the same, and the dead woman matches the rape victim profile.
So, based on inconclusive evidence and without supervisor approval, you decided to announce that we have a homicidal serial rapist running loose.
I don't think that the evidence is inconclusive. I'm willing to defend my position.
You're gonna have that chance. Those reporters downstairs, they're all yours.
Yes, sir.
By the way, Sergeant, knowing your arrest of Judge Unger would generate a good deal of controversy, I reviewed your report. Strikes me that there's possible entrapment here. Might be best for all if you drop the charges.
Entrapment based on what?
Based on obvious weaknesses in the arrest. Sergeant, I'm giving you the opportunity to reconsider your actions.
I'll rely on your judgment, sir. When I'm almost out the door, Kane brings up Unger. He wants me to drop the charges. He didn't give a damn about the teletype violation. This whole thing was a charade for Unger. Guy was trying to intimidate me the whole time.
Well, what did Charlie have to say about it?
He didn't say anything, nothing. He just stood there and let me take it.
Well, I'm sure he had a reason for that.
Yeah, I'd like to know what it is. He doesn't even like Commander Kane.
What are you doing sitting down to get a whole room full of reporters to talk to?
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Lloyd, what are you doing home?
Decided to come home for lunch.
I'm only working to 10, but don't forget to,
Pick up something on the way home? Sure, no problem.
Wish I didn't have to leave. Bye.
Bye, Claire.
Homicide that occurred last night. Sergeant, what evidence do you have that links this murder to the 8 previous rapes? Well, I really can't comment on that. To give information as to the modus operandi could lead to possible false confessions or copycat crimes.
Do you have any firm leads at this time?
Sex crimes and homicide detectives are actively pursuing a number of leads. Yes, the specifics of which I cannot discuss.
Isn't it unusual for a serial criminal to change his MO, in this case to kill his 9th victim?
I can't comment.
Hunter, there's a Stacy Tyler on the phone for you.
How long will be before you'll be free to release more specific information?
Hello, Stacy? Hello? Hey, Garrett, no one's on this line.
She was really scared, too. She was almost hysterical.
The line's open. Trace it. Keep this one off the hook, huh?
Is it true that you have pinpointed to within a day or two when Bigfoot will strike next?
No, not that closely. The time has grown progressively shorter, yes, but these calculations
know you,
are based
McCall.
on statistical probabilities and therefore an accurate.
Looking for Stacy Tyler's room?
She split.
Where'd you go?
How the hell should I know? I'm not a pimp.
Want to go downtown and talk about this, huh?
Look, some dude came by a couple of hours ago looking for Stacy. She came down the stairs and took one look at him and took off. I ain't seen either of them since. Come on, man, get off my ear.
What'd this dude look like?
Ugly white cat with
pock marks all over his face?
Yeah, with them things, huh?
Now, did Stacy have a girlfriend? Maybe a girl about her own age?
Yeah.
What was her name?
Debbie. And I ain't seen her in a week.
This is Lincoln 5-6, requesting a warrant on a missing juvenile. Tyler, Stacy, female Caucasian, 16 years of age, 5'2", 100 pounds. Known to frequent the areas of La Brea and Fenton. Subject wanted for investigation of a 187. If located, hold and notify homicide, please.
Dee Dee, you were great.
Oh, yeah, right.
No, really. We were watching on the TV in the captain's office. Don't even mention the captain to me. That guy's on my non-person list.
Oh. Well, you can tell me all about it on the way to see Lisa Cartwright. Hospital released her an hour ago.
Really? What's wrong? I made a quality arrest yesterday, and I have a feeling it's all starting to come apart.
See that man just walked through here?
Sure did. Who is he?
Lieutenant Pfeiffer from Hollywood Vice. When he comes back down, tell him I'm at Rex's. I want to see him right away.
You got it.
I left a message for you to call. You didn't have to come all the way over here, Lieutenant.
You called about one of our arrests yesterday, Commander. I figured it's about Judge Unger, and that's not something I want to talk about over the phone.
As a matter of fact, it does concern Unger's arrest. Please, sit down.
I can assure you, it's a good arrest, sir.
I'm afraid I can't agree with you. I've reviewed the case. It looks like marginal entrapment to me.
I know the case law on entrapment inside out, Commander. I can assure you we're on solid ground here.
Lieutenant, I did not call you to open up a debate. I have read the report. And as supervisor of the arresting officer, I would like the charges dropped and the 510 release signed off.
I can't do that.
Lieutenant, Section D67 of the Manual Arrest, Detention, and Criminal Complaints clearly gives me the authority to order the charges dropped. The fact that you are not familiar with it does not excuse you for what borders on serious insubordination.
You discussed this with Sergeant McCall?
Yes, I have.
All right, Commander. You can sign the 510 release. It'll be on your desk within the hour.
Yes, Commander?
Give me the district attorney.
Hey, Charlie boy. How's the high blood pressure?
Oh, not good. Sit down. Thanks for coming, man. Freddie, another cup of coffee down here. Make it black.
Well, we both know this place hasn't served a good cup of coffee in 20 years, so, what are we doing here?
That visit you made to Kane's office, that's about the Unger arrest, isn't it?
Yeah. He told me to let the good judge off the hook.
And?
I told him, no. Said it was a quality arrest. So then he quotes me some obscure manual article and threatens me with insubordination. I'll send him the 510. If he wants to let the guy off the hook, he's gonna have to sign it himself. Charlie, this whole thing stinks. And the DA is in it, up this neck. Sent one of his boys over yesterday to pick up McCall's tape. Asked me if there were any other copies. So I made one. Just in case something happens to the original. I'll send it to you. What do you got on your mind?
Kane. He's an embarrassment to every decent cop in the department. I just wanted to see where you stood on it. You told me.
You be careful, Johnny. You take this to the IA, it doesn't stick. Kane's gonna come after you.
I was in his office this morning. He ordered McCall to knowingly disregard the facts of this case. And all to do a cheap political favor for the DA.
Well, it's not so cheap. Unger is the governor's father-in-law.
Kane is unfit for command. And I'm gonna nail him.
Miss Cartwright, I'm Sergeant O'Hearn. This is Sergeant McCall.
Talk fast, Sergeant. I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
Sacramento. My sister lives there.
Could we ask you a few questions before you leave?
Nope.
Please, Lisa. We just need to find out some...
Hey, I saw you on television. Someone had to die before you people would do something about a rapist, huh?
We're not gonna let it happen again, but we need your help.
Oh, it's going to happen again. And you guys are no closer to finding that creep than you were 3 months ago. That's why I'm leaving. The last thing he said to me was he'd be back. Well, I won't be here waiting for him.
I know how you feel.
Oh, yeah? You know what it's like to be tied up and gagged and raped in your own house?
Yeah, I do. Same thing happened to me less than 3 years ago.
Well, then maybe you do understand how I feel. I bought this house 6 months ago. And now I'm selling it. It's gone. Being in there scares me to death. It's not my house anymore. He took it from me.
We're gonna get this guy.
Oh, yeah? Well, good luck.
Lisa.
Goodbye.
I don't mean to pry or anything, but was that true, what you said back there to Lisa about being raped?
Yeah. Guy was a diplomat. I was questioning him on a case we were working on. Guy found out where I lived. He showed up one day, wanted me to go out with him. When I said no, he attacked me and he raped me. He had diplomatic immunity and nobody did a damn thing about it.
My God.
I did the same thing Lisa did. I sold my house to the first people who made an offer. Hey. What did she say? What did she say? She said that she bought her house 6 months ago?
Uh-huh.
So how many of the other victims do you think bought their homes within the last 6 months?
I don't know, kid, but let's find out.
Uh-huh. You sure?
Where have you been?
It's a long story.
Yeah, thank you. Damn, I thought we had it. All 9 victims bought their homes within the last year. If they had the same realtor, that would be our missing link. The guy would have the key to all their homes.
No luck, huh?
No, all 9 sales were made by 9 different realtors. McCall?
I saw you on television today. You're very beautiful.
Thank you. Who's speaking?
I'm the man you're looking for.
Really?
Put a trace on line 6, quick.
Well, it sounds to me like you might be teasing.
I've been known to do a little teasing.
Okay. Well, if you are the man I'm looking for, then, where can I find you?
I'm closer than you think, Dee Dee.
Yeah? Like where?
You'll find out soon enough.
Really? Well, I'll tell you what. I'd really like to meet you.
I'll bet you would.
He hung up. What do you got?
Run up on me again. Yep. Thanks. This guy's calling from your house.
Zebra 20, cover the back. McCall and I will cover the front. Go to code 2.
Roger, L56.
Brad, you in?
We're in.
All clear up here.
He's gone. Nothing looks disturbed.
You smell that cologne?
Yes, and I smelled it before. That's Bigfoot. He was here.
Brad, put out a code 4. Get rid of the Air Force. Maybe we can turn this thing around on Bigfoot.
Turn it around.
Well, he doesn't know that we know he called from here. Maybe he'll be back.